everyone. How is everybody doing? Happy Sunday. I come to you all in peace, hope, and joy. This morning we got joy in the service, so I'm thankful for that because the joy of the Lord is our strength, right? So y'all can see that I'm driving, so I'm not going to keep you long, but I just wanted to share something with you all that has hit the media throughout this week. Jason Aldean, many of you may have heard of him and many of you may have not. I was one who didn't know anything about Jason Aldean until he was deemed racist by a song that he recently put out. I'm not understanding why this is racist. In his video, he has the American flag hanging from the White House, but the White House looks dark. And he's basically saying, hey, the craziness that's going on, try that in a small town because we're going to take care of one another, I don't see how this is racist towards black people. I believe, and I didn't hear the interview, but I saw a headline of Sunny, I don't know her name, but she's off The View, and she was saying it was racist. I don't know what possibly, how this could be racist towards black people. In his video, he didn't have one specific group of people in regards to color, but he did have groups of people tearing up America. So I guess it is racist to love your country. I saw a little clip from Candace Owens. Many of you know that Candace Owens is not afraid of a challenge. Many of you probably don't even like Candace because she's very, very, very outspoken about how she feels. And she has a different mindset than many in the black community. So, some of the things that she says, I'm thinking, whoa, that is super bold. And some of the things that she says, I'm going to say this, a lot of things that she say is spot on. But some of the things that she does say, I'm like, don't know if I would have said it that way or said that at all. But anyway, make a long story short, she said her and her family, who she's married to a white man, her and her family packed up from D.C. and moved to Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. And the very first people or person that reached out to her and her family, her being a black woman, was Jason Aldean's wife, who is white. So, some people are saying that Jason Aldean has some type of influence through this song of possibly lynching and all that stuff, and she's just like, come on. Anytime, this is Candace Owens, and I agree, this is why I'm saying this, anytime that you use the word lynching, you pretty much know that it's over exaggerated because nobody really does that anymore. Nobody does that anymore. So I agree with that. Not saying that it didn't happen in the past, but this is not where we are. However, people want to believe that this is where America is at. And, going back to what I think I said maybe last week sometimes when I had recorded that message about me being sick of it, me being sick and tired of hearing about the black community trying to change what the white man has done versus trying to change things in our own community. It brings back to the point that, the lady Sunny from The View, she's successful. She has a platform that she can use to encourage people in a positive way. But what does she do? She uses her platform to discuss something that is just totally not right. She further divides, she further brings poison to people. So I don't watch The View. I don't care for what they talk about. The View to me is bitter women that have revenge on people in America. That's just my opinion, and I'm sorry. But make a long story short, I stand with Jason Aldean. If y'all can see my shirt, I got a shirt on now that has a part of the American flag. I've been wearing this for the past couple of weeks now, because I'm proud to be an American. And here's the crazy part, and this is what some people have been saying. You go to a third world country and see how much you love America. Ask the lady, the basketball star, Brittany Griner or something like that. She cried, begged her way to come back to America after she stood against the American flag, saying she hates the American country or whatever. She wasn't saying that when she got stuck in Russia. So I'm saying this to say, y'all, this stuff, you can't stop people from saying dumb stuff, but you don't have to take it into your spirit. You just have to know that everything is not racist. Is people getting tired of stupidity? Yes. And they have a right to sing about it. And here's the thing. There's a very nice lady I follow. I bought some nightstands off of her. Beautiful nightstands. I love those nightstands. She posted something on her Facebook page, and I was up at like late last night in the middle of the morning, and it was a post that somebody else wrote about Jason Aldean. And they opened up basically saying, I don't really care for his music. I don't really know nothing about him, but basically they said, hey, what he's doing, I agree with this song. And then they put emphasis on how this is a song. We're talking about songs. They put emphasis on how it's okay to rap about or to sing about all of this other crazy stuff. Get awards for it. You know, when I say crazy stuff, they were talking about murder. They were talking about drugs. You know, they were talking about all these things that people know is bad for the people. And they get awards, they get money, they get all this stuff. But because this man is standing up for America, and he titled it A Small Town, he's deemed to be evil. And here is a perfect example of how what's good is evil and what's evil is good. You know? And it's just like, come on, y'all. Something has to change. Don't feed into all of this stuff. This white guy got online and said something about Jason Aldean's clip. He was like, this is dumb, racist. And I'm like, bro, if you don't sit down somewhere, who are you trying to impress? The black community? Because you're not. I don't know. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. So, let's be clear about this. Two things. In the past, you will see black people tear up a community. You will also see white people tear up a community, because for some reason, when Black Lives Matter was created, you had all kinds of people join together, whether it was because they really felt like this organization was true to what they believed, or they got paid for it. So either way, make a long story short, you had different people, black, white, Spanish, whoever wanted to join in to go from city to city, state to state, to trash businesses and communities. And guess who didn't really say anything about that? Okay, so let's be real about this. Number two, let's be transparent about this. I'm in Delaware. All right, I'm local to many of you that follow me. If you were really completely honest, if you are a good citizen, you're minding your own business, and somehow a group of people, whether they were black, white, mixture, whatever you want to call it, all together, and they come into your community to tear down your favorite stores, the stores that you shop at, that you know you need. You need diapers for your children. You need milk. You need soap. You need all the necessities. You mean to tell me you're not going to be upset about that if something like that was to happen in Delaware? Now, they tried it at the Dover Mall with Macy's and all them other stores. Guess who's not there anymore? Macy's. I didn't shop at Macy's anyway. Boscov's is my store. But make a long story short, thank God they didn't touch Boscov's, because I don't know what I would do without Boscov's. But make a long story short, let's be real and honest about everything. You can't be upset that somebody else is boldly saying in a song, try that in a small town, when you would be upset about the same things that Jason Aldean was talking about. It has nothing to do with racism. So I wish this racist agenda would stop being pushed. It's just poison for the soul. I was just at Whaaaat getting gas, and I saw these two men talking. One was black, he had an American shirt on, and the other guy was a Whaaaat worker, and they were talking. The one guy, and the black guy, was really interested in what the white man had to say. And they, the white guy was doing his job. He was working. He was washing the windows down on the door, and the black guy stood there chilling like he didn't have nothing else to do, just talking. And I was like, come on, this is the small town that I'm talking about here. Come on, y'all, we need to have each other's back against the stupidity, and don't act like y'all wouldn't get upset behind the dumbness that we have witnessed in or on the news behind some of the stuff that BLM had did, because you would. Let's be completely honest, you would. I mean, we would fall apart if Dover fell apart. So come on, let's not go there. Love y'all. I just want to bring this to your attention because people are being dumb, and people are really, they only want to see it from a perspective of racism, and this racism stuff is just a bunch of crap. I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. I really am. It's to further divide the community. It's to further divide the people. And to be honest with you, if you don't agree that it is racism, if you don't agree that it's racism, you become a victim behind your own kind. You become an enemy, not a victim, sorry. You become an enemy behind your own kind because you just don't agree with what they agree to. And this, I mean, really, where is people's minds at? Seriously. You're trying to prove a point that it's racism, and if I don't believe that it's racism, and I say it's not racism, I become your enemy. What kind of person are you, ma'am, sir? Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. It lets you further know it's not really about racism, it's about the heart. It's about the heart. And if your heart is bittered, if your heart is cold, if your heart is dark, you're going to say these dark, cold, crazy, bitter things. And that's what the View brings to me. So anyway, y'all have a good one. Happy Sunday, and enjoy your evening with your family. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.